Hey everybody, so today I am doing a random IMVU gameplay, possibly just building outfits or playing around in the shop or maybe even creating something, I don't know yet, but let's just see where the mood takes us. So I'm gonna quickly go into GA, just showing only content that is advertisement friendly, children friendly, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. So just having a look, and what I'm going to do is basically remove everything that I'm wearing. I may not remove scalers because I'll only just put them back on afterwards. But the rest I will certainly remove. So if you don't already know or you're new to IMVU, this is a very basic avatar you get, minus the scalers that are on. So you get humongous feet, humongous head, eyes, and a rather weird looking head and face. So I'm gonna try and make something that is my usual cute, creepy sort of, but I want something looking a little adolescent, but head-wise, I don't really have anything childlike, so I think having a look in the shop for a head that is kind of cute, but so open the most basic of keywords. It could be from child to kid. Whichever you prefer, but I know if you haven't realized already, kids hats can be quite pricey, ranging from 1 to 2K. So we have a look for something. I know that looks super creepy, but without skin, without a skin, yeah, it will continue to look kind of creepy. So again, with the skin, I want something that is innocent, adolescent looking, but also at the same time a bit eerie. You can just add an ordinary, like, androgynous skin. That has like the same sort of thing. And if you're wondering about the eyebrows are very stupid. Like I really don't get why I honestly don't understand the reason behind why the eyebrows do this, but they do anyway. So I'm like totally looking for these. I could try these ones, see? And then the ears are very weird looking, but with hair I'm sure that will Oh, I like that. I actually quite like the fact because I can see the potential of it being sort of creepy looking, and I can see it having the a bit eerie. I kind of like that, and I think, in all honesty, with if you've been playing IMVU for as long as I have, and I've been playing IMVU since I was 13, I am now 22. You will already see what sort of idea routes you can go down. I'm having a look through maybe a more androgynous skins, just looking through anything that I find could potentially be you know, what I'm looking for. And I say androgynous for the lack of like cleavage. And I think with an adolescent look, you don't really need something with a cleavage or that accentuates a breast. Also, at the same time, see, I really like that because it gives off a really creepy, eerie feel to it. And I'm not too fond of really having lipstick. I can understand the eyes, like having the billowing eyes underneath. But I can't really understand a child wearing lipstick. So I'm gonna go with my gut instinct, and I'm gonna purchase this. And then I'm going to go straight into my recently added. Okay, and then find the eyebrows that I was previously wearing, and then have a look through to the eyes. And then I may or may not stick with the pose in the shop because I might find something that's like equally as darling. But nonetheless, I kind of like this as it just shows shyness, but I think, in all honesty, that is pretty much the same pose. No, this one's a little bit. This one's stood up a lot straighter than this one, but with this one, it's a lot more withdrawn and innocent looking. So with the skin, I use a lot of Jade's skin. Which he does a lot of great androgynous and creepy looking skins. Also, he does female, and I think he does male, but I think he just mainly sticks with androgynous. So I'm just trying to gather up. Where did I? What? I've lost it. I've probably gone past it like 20,000 million times already, but for the life of me, I just can't. I've lost it. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay. Right, so I can see the arm. If that was me and I was the creator of this skin, I'd be very, very touchy with like the bend of the arm, but you know, never mind. Okay, so once again, keeping with the like adolescent sort of look, I usually will find something kids. If not kid, then I did have this. I've had this on for quite a while. I mean, this is on my first like look, kind of, but also Andrew. Andrew. Wow. Okay, Andrew. Andrew looks or something that could be accepted, or just have a browse for anything that you may think looks flat-chested, but not at the same time isn't, you know, unchild worthy. So I'm gonna have a look at this first, and then I do like that, but you can see like a bit of a you can see a bit of like, I don't know, but maybe as it might not be noticeable in a way of it not being pronounced, but at the same time I think I might keep that in a way of let's just see how it goes first. There is of course scalers which have like, oh, I've lost it, like flat-chested, but I don't really know. Anyway, I also do like to add the skinny hip slash butt because you don't really see children at all with accentuated bottoms per se. So I'm gonna just work on the hair. I'm trying to think exactly. I might. I did change the. In a way, I do like that, but I made this hair yesterday. Hang on, I may need to mute Okay, so I apologize for that little interruption, but so we're looking for something that really gives off a creepy sort of vibe, but at the same time isn't like shaven or see. I find that very cute. This is very cute to me. I do like the ones with the bows in. I'm very much into that, but I've lost it. I saw it and then I lost it. There we go. Here it is. So I actually like that as it gives like a creepy doll sort of vibe. And then I'm going to be looking for hands. Not anything, hands wise with someone who is portrayed as a child or adolescent. Really shouldn't have anything like something like this. As like you've got the nails and the rings, and you don't really see kids of that sort of age portrayal wearing something like that. So what I'm looking for is my laptop to stop messing about. And also I'm going to be trying on my doll lashes. No, I'm not fond of the doll lashes as the eyes are much bigger than, the eyelashes are a lot smaller than the actual head, so I can't really see that fitting very well. Alright, I'm gonna just look in for I don't really mind having like dirty hands or something that looks like they've been in mud or dirt or whatever. And with the top, I do like the top, but I also think maybe we could have a look for something a little less casual. So anything that I think will something like this, something very doll-like is always a go. I would go for something like this as well, but at the same time, I'm not fond of the stomach showing or the anything like that. I'm not really fond. But what did I see? Right, maybe. Once again, probably not, as it doesn't give off that childish sort of style one is particularly looking for. Okay, this is always a cute dress to go with, especially with the red and black bow. And it always takes ages for me to load, like always, so long. I did see I did have a Okay, it was that dress. No, I'm going to stick with this actually, as I find that incredibly cute looking. And then also, shoes cannot go amiss either. So anything that, see, things look like this. I'm not fond of how the foot lays. So I prefer with a child look to be flat-footed. Personally, don't really have that many childlike shoes. I believe came with the set, but I think if anything, because it matches the dress, I will probably stick to this. And also, now you have like the outfit and the eyes and so on and so forth, it is always good to maybe add a few accessories, but not going over the top, like major expressed accessories. Depending on what your look is, like vampire, demon, wolf, whatever, you know, or a mixture of the three, because the possibilities are endless. You can add something that goes with that, but trying to figure out what accessories could fit. This is quite difficult in a way. I will add a few voice boxes, as I do find myself using voice boxes a little bit more now than ever. I don't particularly think adding jewelry is a good idea, especially with a young avatar. Not unless it's something like a little necklace or a little neck chain, but nothing excessive. Personally, not like nose rings or anything, because realistically there wouldn't be. But struggling to actually find anything that now I like that, as that's like very cute, and it doesn't add too much, but it adds just enough around the face. Like it is something extra. And you could add, I don't think these are gonna be, I don't think these are gonna fit on this avatar, to be fair. No, because you can see like the dress hides it. The dress has got like a hidden mesh underneath, obviously for the netting. So I always tend to find maybe hidden accessories like voice boxes and stuff if you just want to have that little collection. And you know, actions. I'm not entirely sure exactly why scalers go under actions, but they do anyway. I will probably add the sit-up thing because you sink into the chair when you're a little bit smaller. and maybe add like something quirky. But it's always good to test out our triggers as well. I always like looking at triggers. It's a cute little dance. I don't really have many like. Now that is definitely something that I find Tilly doing. So I think altogether, like this. Okay, stop. Okay, what I struggle to. Oops. What I struggle really to do is find something that stops an action because it gets really annoying very quick. But anyway, have a look for. Oh god, I forgot about these. I don't use these very often. But I think I might actually keep this. I can definitely see it's something. Oh, that is something. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I really like this, to be honest. So I think as a whole, I actually really do like this avatar. It gives off just the perfect amount of creepy and cute sort of style, and I couldn't be more happier with it. So anyway, as it's getting kind of late and my mother's gone to bed, I'm going to end the stream here, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble on about stupid shit. So